41 News.
So what is ground level ozone anyway?
It's when man-made emissions, like from a car or a lawnmower, come together with volatile compounds, and you need a heat source. Well, that's our sun. And that just cooks it all up into something you don't want to breathe.
I bet you're fun at a bar. So let's just play a game of honesty real quick.
Okay.
Ever gone to a soccer game with a little something in your drink cup?
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, why wouldn't you? Seriously. All right, so starting today, you can watch the first episode of Carpool Confessions. That's Colorado's take on the popular show with Jerry Seinfeld, comedians in cars getting coffee, which is hilarious if you haven't seen that quite yet. Now, this series is a fun way to convey the message about air quality here in Colorado. And what I have outside of the station here early this morning just kind of looks like your normal car, right? Well, it's not. Zero emissions. This is a Nissan Leaf. It doesn't even take gas. Here, come over here. I'll show you the way you fill this thing up right inside the car. You hit a button, and when you normally pop the gas tank, what you're popping on this thing is a couple of plugs, right? You can actually plug it right into 120 volts inside of your house and charge this whole thing up. You get 150 miles worth of range. So that's just one of the simple steps that you can take to get better air quality. For more on that series, we have Sarah Goodwin here. She's from the Regional Air Quality Council, and you're talking here about what we have going on in terms of that new program that you have coming out. So what do you guys want to do with that?
Yeah, so we have a video series called Carpool Confessions, like you mentioned, and it's a social media series, 4 mini episodes, and what we're talking about are simple steps to better air, which are basically the little things we all can do in the community to better our air quality.
Now, getting an electric car is a pretty big thing that you can do, but what are some of the examples of the smaller stuff that everybody can do without spending much money?
Well, one of the primary things we highlight in our video series is either eliminating or combining our car trips. So that's something that everyone can do that drives. Certain ways you can do that is combining your errands into one car trip, carpooling with friends, family, coworkers, and taking public transit. Taking the train down to the Rockies game is a great way to help air quality.
The more miles that you don't spend, trekking the same way back and forth a couple of times, that helps with ozone. Can you just give a quick summary of how Denver's doing? Because it's not super great, right?
Right. Yeah, the Denver metro region is out of compliance for the federal standard for ground level ozone. So that really is something that we all in the region can do to help. It's like I said, simple steps to better air. There are many things we all can do. One of the easiest and most
economical.
Economical and best thing to do is combine our car trips or eliminate our car trips again.
And again, there's bigger steps too. And this, first of all, where do these episodes air? How long are they? Because I have a very short attention span.
Yeah, that's good because they're short.
Good.
We have 4 mini episodes. Okay. They're about 1.5 minutes each. They will be on the Simple Steps Better Air Facebook page starting today. And going throughout the week, we'll be releasing the 4 episodes. We'll also be on Twitter and our YouTube account. And people can find more information on better ways to improve our air quality on our website, simplestepsbetterair.org.
And speaking of, first of all, tweet all those out. And speaking of social media and tweets and everything, so I actually have an EV. I'm super on board with this kind of stuff. Plus, it helps when the government gives you a ton of free money. But it is a big deal, and it's amazing how much impact one person can have. I didn't notice it until I actually bought an electric car. If you guys pull up that tweet that I have, what I can do is I drive a Chevy Volt, and what you can do is you actually pull up how many electric miles your car has driven, and it shows you how many pounds of CO2 that you saved. And one person, just over 2 years, I've saved 20,000 pounds of CO2, which is a lot, right? And that has a big impact on air quality.
That has a huge impact on air quality. And again, anything you can do, but driving an EV is definitely one thing that helps us out, helps our community.
All right, well, more of those again. I'll tweet it out. They have a whole series going on. If you want to get really into the full episodes, go ahead and check out either their Facebook page or on my Twitter account. Again, I'll put everything out there, and on my Facebook page too, I'll have that information. Any questions you have, again, I'm an EV person. You can reach out to the regional council. They'll have answers for you. But seriously, anything you want to ask me, I'm game to answer, including how much free money you get. It was enough to pay for most of my wedding, guys. I'll send it back into you.